Greetings, I'm MegaHarv, and welcome back to Learn Japanese to Survive, Hiragana Battle, where we get a little deeper into the meat and potatoes of the core game. Now here are the first two enemies, which look similar, but that's how I can distinguish them. This fella here down here is an O, and I remember that because it looks like he's throwing a projectile, which has an O in it. And the other guy I just remember is an A because he's not the O. Because I have explanations for the I and the E, and the U as well. So, off screen I ground up to about level 4, which really is overkill. As you can see, these guys can't even hurt me anymore. So it's probably about time to move on. But at the same time, I wanted to be able to look at these symbols and be like, okay, this is an A, E, I, O, or U, and not look at the paper that I wrote on. Which seems like a fair time to progress. Like, I want to go over it a little bit, but there's no sense of beating it in too much. I might be able to use it in a more proactive sense. So let's see what this fella down here has to say. Hey, dude. Huh? Where am I? You got captured by those Hiragana warriors. Lucky we managed to find you. Blast! That's awkward. Are you okay? Are you injured? I'm a little bruised. Hurt my arm a bit. We'll take it slow. You hang back for now. Claire and I will take care of any foes we encounter. Alright. Hey, thanks for rescuing me. No sweat. Let's go. Alright, let's look into a well, because what would an RPG be without looking into wells to see if they lead anywhere or have hidden treasures? Now this one is the eye. It looks the most like an eye, and it looks kind of like an eye slipped on a banana peel and it's like falling backwards. And as it's falling backwards, the dot it's hovering over, it's like falling forwards, so it's like a gravity thing. It's like if an eye made of ink fell over after slipping on a banana peel. So that's how I remember which one the eye is. I love having all these little comparisons in my head to remind me of things. Until it becomes so automatic I don't have to think about it anymore. I'm not sure if I ever had that with actual English letters. It's been so long. But I don't actually remember not being able to read. I've always remembered reading. And my earliest memory was when I was about 3. So I'm not sure. This one's the U, which I remember because it looks the most like a U. It looks like a sideways U, but it has like a hat on. Or is that more a hairstyle? Also this one, I was saying in the last episode how this one's vertically long. I did have it confirmed that that's like tall, like a capital letter, like in Claire's name, how she has the big C, and the L, how tall that is. It's like a similar concept. I don't know if it's that stretched, but you don't want to have it all squishy or it looks weird in the sentence. So I thought I'd pass that along, in case it wasn't clear to anyone else. Hey, what are you? Are you my other friend? Ugh, what happened? You got your butt kicked, that's what happened. How embarrassing. Do you feel okay? Are you hurt? I'm a little hurt. My leg is killing me. We'll take it slow. You hang back for now. Claire and I will take care of any foes we encounter. Okay. Thanks for coming to find me. I owe you one. Don't mention it. Let's go. Looks like everybody's okay. Thank goodness, but there's still a few Hiragana warriors to clear out around here. We should head to the forest exit, north of here, and check out what enemies are beyond. Okay, let's make our ways north and defeat enemies on the way. Eric and Leon, hang back and watch how we do it. Will do. Roger. But I will go back and see if I can go to the first town and upgrade my weapons. Or if it'll just tell me that I have to go forwards. I think for the most part in this LP, I am going to not edit the battles to help, 1, just reinforce the letters, and 2, it'll make it easier to keep an eye on the video length. Because with this capture card I'm using, and these ancient computers that I'm using to Frankenstein this all together, I don't want to go too long or else the video takes forever to render and prepare itself, and all that fun stuff. But I suppose as long as I allowed it to be a base length. Oh, it's a new letter. That one's the E, and I remember it because it looks like it's a Z. So it's, or as I could also call it, a Z. And that makes it easy to remember. If you have a rim shot sound effect, play it now. I also want to take the time to appreciate that at this moment in time, it takes 2 hits to kill these enemies. Which I like, so if you get it right, you're going to kill it with one, like, bout of people. Where otherwise you'd have to, like, bank on... Well, I suppose if you knew it was going to be 1 hit each, you could just select 1 each, but it would help reinforce each letter as you kill it, slow it down a little bit. I suppose you don't really want to go through the battles too quickly as you're learning. How can I go down here? Let's see. We can't leave yet. Let's get back to it. Okay. Let's get back to it then. And right after I say I'm not going to cut a battle, I'm totally going to cut that battle I just had with that A there. Have I shown you all the letters now? Because I know I showed you the A. That's the I, because he's slipping on the banana peel, because he's zinc. Then the U's the sideways U. Then the O's the projectile, where the A is the opposite one. Then E is easy to remember. So yes, I did show them all. Thus far. I do recall reading on the forums that you don't end up fighting words in this, but there's still times where you might have to read words, I guess? But that's okay. I wouldn't want to really overcomplicate this. If it's a beginner's thing, you'd definitely want it to be basic. Then we made it. There are much stronger Hiragana warriors outside the forest. Seems like we've taken care of the remaining Hiragana warriors around here. What do we do now? We need to learn a bit more before we brave the dangers outside the forest. Let's head back to town, regroup, and get ready for another study session. Great idea. I can't wait to learn even more. Would you like to save your progress so far? Yes, I probably should. And I should also probably... Oh, it's gonna learn it right now. Okay. So, I'm gonna do this a little more quickly than I did last time. Because I don't really... Like I said, I don't want the videos to go too long or it'll take forever to upload. So I'm just gonna write each character once. And while I'm reviewing the videos, I can just go ahead and practice it then. Okay, so here's these 5 new letters. The characters we are learning in this section are ka, ki, ku, ki, and ko. Notice how these are similar to our vowel sounds? You pronounce these syllables the same way, only with a hard K in front. I'll pronounce each one for you as you go, so you get the right idea. These characters are very commonly used in Japanese. Since each character represents a syllable instead of a single letter, you can form full Japanese words quite quickly. Here's our first new character. This is ka. It is a consonant followed by a vowel, and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as ka. So it looks like a 4 that's doing a cartwheel and also throwing the banana peel that made the eye slip. So I guess I'll just draw one new page. Yeah, maybe a new page for each set of letters. I can just do double-sided though. Yeah, that's the idea. So this is ka, which definitely sounds like ka, and like I say, it's like kind of diagonal, and it's like a cartwheeling 4 that's throwing the banana peel that trips the eye, which also coincidentally looks like the eye's hat as it's falling off. Let's practice writing it. You're only getting the 1 out of me, but I definitely need to make it more curvy. I was really kind of abrupt with the diagonal slant. One more time. Oh, so you want to do curve, down, then comma. I guess that is also an H. Or a B. I guess it looks more like a B the way the bottom hooks in. Practice writing the character now. Some tips. You should draw the character in 3 separate strokes. Pay careful attention to how the lines tilt. Make sure to place the 3rd stroke in the right place. So, let's continue the lesson. Get ready for the next character. This is ki. It is a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as ki. Ki. So it's like, let's practice writing it. Okay, let's. Okay, so top, middle column, sideways. So it's like a scythe that's falling over. No, it's like a D that's playing hula hoops twice. So that's less like a D playing hula hoops. That's more like a D playing a hula hoop twice. So I guess it's... Oh, depending on the font or script, it can be written in 3 or 4 strokes. The tail can be split into 2 strokes in some fonts. Use the animated example as best practice. Oh, okay, so well, I might write that one twice. So this one was ki. So let's move on. Ready for the next character. This is less than, or ku. It is a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as ku. And that's ku with me. Let's practice writing it. So ku. So it's ku to be less than. Or I am less than ku. Pick your poison. It's written in just one stroke. The upper and lower half are the same length. Alright. Let's keep on trucking. Get ready for the next character. This is ki. It is a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as ke. Let's practice writing it. Ke. So check mark, and then a T. LT. So LT, like Lawrence Taylor, who fought Bam Bam Bigelow. Let's continue the lesson. The third stroke is longer than the first. Be sure to curve the third stroke as it finishes. Will do. Get ready for the next character. This is ko. It is a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as ko. So it's got like the hat and like the semi-circle. It's like a quarter circle from like the bottom corner, like you're looking at it. Or is it like a winking eye? Or a snake that's flinging another... No, it's a snake that's... Yeah, a snake that's flinging another snake off of it, but with like a shadow underneath. A little bit. Make this character with just 2 strokes. Alright. So let's continue on. That's it, we finished the set of hiragana. These 5 characters are all quite commonly used, so be sure to memorize them. Now that we've covered the characters, there's an interesting tidbit you should know. What would you think if I told you we could learn another 5 new characters within a few minutes? You'd say I was crazy, right? Well, I'll show you what I mean. Firstly, would you like to save your progress so far? Yes, I would. Probably in another file, might not be the worst idea. There's an amazing feature of hiragana writing system called dakuten, or ten-ten. Dakuten are little symbols that look like the above image. Like parentheses. What are these little characters used for? Quotation marks, I mean, not parentheses. Well, when you add them to another hiragana character, you can make an entirely new sound. Here's an example. Take ka and add the dakuten marks. What do you get? Ga! Wow! When you see hiragana, you know already with the dakuten symbol attached, you'll know that you need to pronounce it a bit differently. Any hiragana that starts with a K will turn into a syllable starting with G. The G sound is always pronounced like a hard G. Don't be pronounced to pronounce it like a J. So it's ja. Okay. Ja. Ga. No, ga. Manga. Gotcha. So I put a quotation mark on each one of them and it makes it sound like a G instead of a K. No, that's okay. Practice writing it in your notebook now. Then gi. And I'm just gonna kind of hurry on along here, see if I can pass the test. Because I kind of want to close this off before the 20-minute mark if I can. No. I'm curious to see if I understand this concept without writing it down. That would be nice to save a step there, even though it's important to write this stuff too. But like I said, I gotta kind of hurry at the moment. And then I can reinforce it once I'm editing. Study Guide 2. Use this from the items menu to quickly revise the lesson. Okay. I can do that between grinding too. Great lesson today. I hope you've all taken a bit of information from this. Sure did, Misaki. Thanks to you, I know way more hiragana than before. I really like those dakuten marks. Who knew it would be so easy to turn one sound into another? If we could count all the hiragana we know now, including the ones with dakuten, we know 15. That's 15 different Japanese characters. Thanks, Misaki. I'm so glad you're all enjoying the lesson. But now it's quiz time. Question 1. What is this character? That one is Ko, if my notes serve me correctly. Correct. Well done. It's the dakuten I don't think I need the notes for. What is this character? That appears to be... It's the odd one out. Ki. Correct. Well done. Question 3. What is this character? That was the D, which was Ki. Whoops. How would I do that? Ah! Or is there a dakuten? There is a dakuten in there, you sneaky... Okay. Okay, I gotcha. We're gonna play hardball. Okay. Alright. Hardball it is. That's the way you want to do it. We're gonna play a little hardball. Correct. Well done. Question 5. What is the character for the English sound gi? Alright. It'll be this one, you sneak. Correct. Well done. Congratulations. You've completed the quiz. Let's take a break from our study for now. Head into town and relax. I'd recommend visiting the weapon shop that opened up recently. You might be able to purchase some new equipment for our next adventure. When you finish exploring the town, come find me and we'll continue our study. But what I think I'll do is I'm going to stop the video here, do all the necessary exploring that I need to do in this town, and come back to you when I have more of an idea what's going on with the town, and possibly how to fight these new hiragana warriors. So once again, I thank everybody for joining me on this interesting new adventure. Learn Japanese to survive Hiragana Battle. So we learned 10 more sounds today, rather than the 5 that I anticipated. So hopefully I'll be way stronger and way more educated in the next episode. So once again, I thank everybody for watching, and I hope you join me next time. This is MegaHarv.